I think she had commitment issues. I think she's one of the ones that, what is it that like they get you almost to the altar and then it goes?
Runaway bride.
Yeah, runaway bride.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Bird 91. We are talking to you guys about Kamil. Yes, she has commitment issues, but I want to fix that for you. If you know Central C, you know what I'm talking about. And we want to discuss a little bit about Kamil, commitment issues, and the fact that Cornelius should run. Okay, run with speed. Okay, when people got commitment issues and we haven't seen her finish that, and especially the fact that she's spoke to him the way she spoke to him at the pool. This is a run situation, yeah? Run with speed, okay? We're going to talk a little bit more about why you should run on the rest of this episode. But make sure you like it, you share, you subscribe, you click on the bell button for notification, the upload. For those of you who are returning to when you know what it is, baby, you got the minerals. You got the minerals. Listen, let's get into the video. Oh, my days. Let's get into the video. So, dealing with Cornelius and dealing with Kamil, what's really interesting is that this particular scene here, the friends come out and, you're expecting some good quality information being provided that will potentially boost and help Kamil, right? No, the friends put her into hot pepper soup with extra ingredients of spice around it, because what happened in this conversation is that there was an admittance that she has commitment issues and leaves people at the what? Altar. Let's have a look.
She's had engagement, so she's been a good catch, but has never quite made it down the aisle. And so that's why we're kind of like skeptical a little bit, because...
Now, I don't know if you guys caught the fact that when it was said, Cornelius actually tried to help her not feel uncomfortable by turning to her and smiling. Brother, you are not smiling at that point. When you hear somebody is jolting at the altar, and he said obviously clearly that he feels like the friend was joking, but okay, have you taken that into account? Because we've already seen behavior that seems it's abusive. We've seen some abusive, the way she spoke to him beforehand from what we've seen. And then you got this whole commitment issues. This should be red flag up in here. I want you to pay attention, man and woman, that when someone has given you information like this, they've privied you to this kind of information. Take it and run like the wind. Call your name Apollo and run, because what they've given you is an insight into what they feel about the friend. For instance, Kamil is a runner. She's a track star, and she's done that not only in relationships, but in marriages. Now, don't get it twisted. She may have good reasons at the fact that she realized these marriages were poor, but why do we keep getting ourselves in positions where we're getting to the altar 3 times and we're then quitting a relationship? Then we're not doing our due diligence. One's enough. 3's a crowd, and it's too much. So we've got to look at that and be like, okay, bro, pay attention now. What you're hearing, it shouldn't be you thinking it's going to work out later on. Now, unless you're looking to stay in the show, stay on the show, collect your fame, collect your coin, get your exposure, then I can see you being okay with this. But if you're literally hearing this information and you're not deep in it and seeing that, hey, look, my life, my emotional life here is in danger if I continue with this woman in a romantic capacity, because she has a history. She has quit the altar 3 times, which means her decision making is getting a bit sussy. Okay, she hasn't really, let the other person know ahead of time before it gets to a critical point, which might happen to you too. You can never really be fully okay until you get over the finishing line. Can set some insecurities in you. But also the friend obviously was quite bold and brazen about it. And that's what's concerning. That's something more.
Like, what makes this different?
I got you. All right. It's definitely nice meeting you all.
I mean, Carlos was asking us if what makes it different, as if old boy's going to know the answer. Why would Cornelius know the answer? Listen, but at the end of the day, he's dating this Kamil. He's dating other people. Why would he know exactly how to handle the situation? But how would he know how to? He wouldn't know how to do, right? Because he's not the recipient of this behavior. I mean, he's not the owner of this behavior, and he hasn't been around Kamil for time, right? So, for me, how can we ask him how are things gonna be different? I'm just me, right? But I think it's telltale of the fact that friends would say that about you, and we say this all the time. We say I'm ready to love, married at first sight. Whenever friends are providing information, family are providing information, you've got to perk your ears and listen very well. When they volunteer information to you, you take it, you mentally note it down, and you make deductions, because what's happening is that's a truthful source. That's somebody who knows that person for a long time and probably knows them in and out. You don't know that other person at all. So you need to be really focusing on the fact that you're hearing information from external sources about the person that you're looking at right now. That smile that you did there to kind of cover her, I appreciate it. I hear you. You're a nice guy, but nice guys finish last. Good guys know how to set up good boundaries and still be respectful. Good guys know how to win without cheating. Good guys know how to move forward without stepping on anybody's toes. Right? That's good guy. Right now, Cornelius is giving me very nice guy vibes. Like he doesn't, I don't know if he has the ability to create good boundaries. I don't know yet. We don't know fully. But anyway, okay. Let's watch a bit more.
Nice meeting you.
I hope we weren't too hard on you.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
The night pretty much ended with what questions I have for.
So the night actually ended with him asking them questions, not them asking him questions as much. And I think, again, that's another telltale sign. Why were you the one asking the questions? Because first of all, you were inquisitive. Number two, also, because you've probably sensed something. Don't ignore your red flags. Don't ignore it. Your intuition's probably kicking in now. And three, also as well, because you were on the attack towards the end, right? Because the person who's asking the questions is the one that's on the front foot. If you've gone from being asked questions to now asking questions, it means the power has changed. Because usually the friends should be in power right now to ask you questions, but you switched it now to ask them questions and get information. And the information you've got has been damning of our sister. Hey, she got commitment issues. So the reason why this is a dangerous relationship now, because you don't know if that person is fully healed. And this is why conversation is important and trying to figure out what her mindset is. But the fact is, because she's so possessive and we've seen it on the show, I don't think she's healed. And that's what I'm thinking to yourself, Cornelius, run. It doesn't sound like, doesn't look like, doesn't taste like, doesn't smell like she's healed. Because she's bringing that possessive vibe to you when it was at the poolside. We've not forgotten. Okay? All right? So I'm not saying she's a bad catch. What I'm saying to you is pay attention to the clues and the signs. That's what we can say. Pay attention to the clues and the signs. But Cornelius, run. She got commitment issues. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of uploads. We appreciate you. Stay locked and stay loaded.
We have watched and listened from the mountains. We have watched with disgust.
Little actors, you know what to